Hello, good night Vanguard community. My name is Alex. I'm from the Nexo Tcg channel. We're now going to review deck profile from Aqua Force on the Thavas archetype. So let's go to take a look at it. Let's begin with the grade 3 units. We have the main unit from the deck. We have 4 Thavas. This is the main unit of the deck. Remember, this is a very important unit. Without it, right, the deck didn't gonna work. Now, for companion with the last expansion on December, we receive a clan booster that's gonna help us to upgrade this deck. I personally choose this new grade 3 unit. Variant General of Twin Bullets Kredas. Well, we have two different uses of this unit. First, we can use it as a Vanguard. When we ride it, we make a Counter Blast of 1 and Soul Blast of 1. And then we look on the top of the deck for 5 cards. And we take it to our hand, 1 card with the Wave ability on it. Also, we can use it as a Rearguard with the GB2 effect. When our Vanguard gets to the wave 3, that means it's the 3rd attack of the turn, we can counter blast from 1 and stand this unit. The good thing is that if our Vanguard it has the wave ability on it, this unit gain a plus 2k. Let's carry on with the grade 2. For the grade 2, I use 2 Battle Siren Adelaide. 3 Battle Siren Adelaide. What's the effect of this card? Well, if we have a Vanguard with the name of Thavas on it, grade 3 or greater, and under the GB1 effect, if we put it from our hand to the rearguard circle, we pay 1 Counter Blast and 1 Soul Blast, and this unit is gonna win 2k, and the ability that if he attacks the Vanguard, this unit is going to be a stand. That means that we have 2 attacks from that turn. Next, a very essential unit from any Aqua Force deck, Tidal Assault. As we will know, this Tidal Assault is one of the important cards of this deck. It means when they attacks the Vanguard, we can stand it again, but it's gonna cost 5k of power. That means if we attack a Vanguard, we can scan with minus 5k. Next one, I choose Magnum Assault. 2 of them. We have a good use of this card is when it's a Rearguard and when we attack a Vanguard and this unit is boost, we pay 1 Counter Blast and we're going to stand it with a plus 2k. That means that if we attack with this card and it's boost, we're going to grant a 2nd attack. Next one that comes from also from this one is from the Booster Pack 9. We have Kelpie Rider Nikitas. What's the importance of Nikitas? Well, it's a very good card if there's a wave 1st and 2nd time. If this unit attack a grade 3 or greater Vanguard, this unit gets plus 2k. That means that it's an 11k at the 1st or 2nd attack. And also his other skill, it's on the GB1. After this unit attack at the end of the battle, we can counter blast 1 and we can exchange this unit with the one that is below him at the same column. But the thing is, that unit must also have the wave ability. If we don't use it, we cannot make the exchange. Last, from also the box number 9, Battle Siren Janka. I only use 1 because it's not necessary to use more. What is this card doing? Okay, when this card attack a Vanguard and is the wave 3 or greater, we make a Soul Blast of 1, and if our Vanguard they have Thavas name on it, they're gonna win plus 4k for each other unit with the wave ability on it. That includes the Vanguard. That means that if our Vanguard has a wave ability, as a Thavas, and this card attacks the 3rd time or more, it's gonna win a plus 4k. That is a very, very strong card. Alright, let's go with the grade 1. Grade 1 cards, we have our Perfect Guards, Ocean Keeper Plato. As we'll know, it's a Perfect Guard that only protects the Vanguard, but the good thing is here, when we use this card as a Perfect Guard and we have another Ocean Keeper Plato on our drop zone, we're gonna make counter charge of 1. That is something very important on this deck. Next one, they're gonna be 4 copies from something what we call the Strider. That is the Kelpie Riding Nikki. This unit, it is a grade 1 card that we can use as a cost for the stride. Also, in case that if we wrote Kretas or we don't have Thavas in our hand, if we put it from our hand as a rear guard, we can show a grade 3 card from our hand and we can look for a Thavas on our deck. That means that we make we try to look to find the better way to have our Thavas into our hand, because remember, Thavas is the main unit of this deck. Next one, I put from the clan booster to 3 Battle Siren Melanias. What is this Melania doing? Okay, it's something very simple. In the wave 3 or more, if we have a Thavas as a Vanguard, we can counter blast 1, and when this unit attack is gonna win plus 5k. Also, we can draw a card from our deck. The other important thing that this unit had is that because it has resist as a Vanguard, rear guard, or when we put it into the Guardian Circle. Next one, from the box number 2, we have Battle Siren Stasia. Stasia, with this skill, it is under GB1. This unit has a continuous effect that this card can attack from our back row, and if it does, it's gonna win a plus 3k. That is a 9k attack from the back row. That means that this card can attack the opponent's rear guards and intercept units. That is from our grade 1. Next one, we're going to the grade 0. And from this fighter collection booster box, we have the new heal triggers. Officer Cadet Ioannis. What is this card doing? Well, if we use it as a cost for the G-Guardian Guard Letter of Sky and Water Ioannis, they can give us an advantage that if we can discard 1 grade 1 or less card from our hand, and we can draw another card. Okay, that means that if we have a card that we're not going to use grade 1, for example, if we're not going to guard with our Melania or with our Stasia, we can discard them and we can draw a card, and we can have the chance that retrieve 1 perfect guard. Next one, let's go for the critical triggers. We have from the clan booster and also from the box number 9 SP, Kelpie Rider Petros. What is Petros doing? Well, it is a critical trigger, as we will see, but also they have an ability that when our Vanguard Thavas grade 3 or greater attack, we can put it into their soul. Our Vanguard is going to win a 5k, and also we can draw a card. Next one, it's one of the important critical triggers, Supersonic Sailor. This is an old critical trigger. I mean, it's from the booster pack 9. Alright, what is this card doing? Well, we can put it into our soul from the rear guard, and what we does is counter charge 1. Okay, that means that if we know that we cannot pay the ability from, for example, Adelaide, we put it into our soul and we're going to win the counter charge and the soul charge required to use the skill from Adelaide. Next one, we use the draw triggers. Battle Siren Malik. What is Malik doing? Well, we put it into our soul from a rearguard circle, and we select one unit. Any unit includes Vanguard, and this unit gonna gain a plus 3k. That means that we put into our soul and combine it, for example, with Tidal Assault. The first attack is gonna be a 12k attack. That means that we can make a little push into our opponent to guard that attack. Next one, our first Vanguard, Kelpie Rider Mitros. What Mitro does? Okay, when this unit, when our Vanguard attack is on the wave 3 or more, that means that it's the third attack or more, we put this card into our soul, look at our deck for a Thavas unit, put it on the rearguard circle, and at the end of the turn, return Thavas to our hand. That means that if we roll Kratos and then we stride another, for example, Commander Storm Dominator, Commander Thavas, the third attack we can put into our soul, look for Thavas. Then we're going to make it for the cost for stride for next turn or to ride it. So speaking about the Storm Dominator Thavas, Commander Thavas, let's go to the G Zone. We have 4 copies from Storm Dominator Commander Thavas. What Commander Thavas doing? Okay, it's a very good first stride because what this card does, it is we can flip one copy from this card face up from our G Zone, select one rearguard that is on any rearguard, and in that rearguard gains the ability that he can attack from the back row and also win plus 5k. It's a very good combo if we combine with Adelaide. We stride Commander Thavas, then call Adelaide, pay the cost for Adelaide, and then use Commander Thavas' skill, and this card Adelaide is going to be a 16k attacker, and it's going to be attacked twice from our back row. Next, from the box number 2 from this G generation, we have Marine General of Heavenly Silk Lambros. This I have some of my friends consider him as the second best stride of the whole game. Why? Well, the effect is the next. When this unit attack a Vanguard, and if it is the 4th attack or more of the turn, we can flip one copy of this unit. We're going to stand 2 rearguards, and if we have into our G Zone 2 or more face-up cards, those rearguards gonna win a power plus 10k. It is a very important boost because, for example, Adelaide's skill. The skill of Adelaide to stand up needs to be doing when she attacks a Vanguard. But if we attack a rearguard with this unit as a 3rd attack or less, and then use Lambros on the 4th attack and stood Adelaide can attack twice, because his skill stand up is only when she attacks a Vanguard. Next one, from the box number 9, we receive a little boost from this clan. We have Storm of Lament Wailing Thavas, the finisher of the deck. Well, one of the finishers. What is this card doing? Well, it is GB3 and GB2 skills. Its GB3 first skill is when this unit attack, for each rearguard that attack during this turn, our opponent choose one of its rearguards and retired. That means that we attack twice with Tidal, for example, twice with Adelaide, and then attack with Wailing Thavas. Our opponent are going to retire a total of 5 units. Why 5 units, you're gonna ask? Well, remember, Thavas' skill. The 4th attack of the turn, we choose 3 rear guards from our opponent, and our opponent is going to retire one of them. Then, skill of Wailing is going to retire the other 4. Also, the GB2 skill, it is one of the best skills of this game. What is this doing? Well, wave 3 or more, that means the third attack of the turn or more. And we're gonna pay the cost that is a counter blast of 1. And this unit is gonna win a plus K for each of our rearguards that attacked. Also, our opponent cannot use grade 1 cards from their hand to defend its attack. That means with this we nullify Quintet Walls and Perfect Guards. Next, for this fighter collections that introduce the GB8 ability on the game. Blue Shrill Martial Dragon, Last Twister Dragon. What is this card doing? Alright, only 1 per turn, we counter charge of 1, counter blast, sorry, of 1, and until the end of the turn this unit gets the ability that wave 2nd to 4, that means that from the 2nd attack to the 4th attack of the turn, our rear guards are going to win a plus 5k until the end of that battle. You're going to say, oh, it's only 5k, yeah, but guess what, it's not the only effect. After that unit attacks, we look on the 4 cards on the top of our deck, select 1 unit among them, and place it into the rearguard circle that the other unit attacks. The plus here is, if the unit that is called to the rearguard circle, it has the wave ability on it, it's gonna win also a plus 5k. Then the other 3 units are gonna return to the deck and shuffle them. And let's go for the G guards. As you will know, the G guards is gonna take a very important part of the game. We'll now we discard 1 heal from our hand when our opponents and our vanguards are grade 3 or greater. First G guard that I use from the fighter collection number 3, Dark Element Dismal. What Dismal does, okay, when you put it into the Guardian Circle, we choose 1 of our rearguards, and until the end of the turn it gains the Resist ability, and it cannot be retired by hit. Okay. What's the resist doing? Well, the resist, that means that that unit cannot be chosen as a target of our opponent abilities. Next one, Metal Element Screwy. This is another Cray Elemental G-Guardian from the Fighter Collection number 3. What this card does? Okay, when we put it into our Guardian Circle, and if we have 1 or more face-up cards into our G-Zone, we can discard one card from our hand, and this unit are going to win plus 10k. That's a 25k defense, plus the 11 from our Vanguard, that's a 36 defense. And you're going to say, well, why I'm going to discard a card? Well, you have, for example, only a heal and 4 grade 3 units in your hand, well, you can discard the heal, summon this card, discard 1 grade 3, and it's gonna be at 10k plus defense. And next one, also from the previous fighter collection, we have Guard, Letter of Sky and Water Floatia. What Floatia does? Well, when this unit is put into the Guardian Circle, and if it is the first or second attack of our opponent, this unit wins plus 5k. That means a 20k defense. Alright, next, from the latest fighting collection. You know, the latest fighting collection will comes with a heal with special effect. We have a GB8 unit, and we have also a brand new G-Guard. Some people call them a Super G-Guard. Why the Super G-Guard? Well, because they have a better skill than the regular G-Guards. What's this G-Guard doing? Guard, Leader of Skies and Water, Iones. Alright, when we put it into our Guardian Circle, and we have already a GB1 ability, that means that we have a face-up card into our G zone. We can counter blast of 1, choose a G Guardian from our G zone and put it face up. What's the plus with this? Yes, we're going to lose a G Guard, but this one has a special plus. What's the plus? Okay, we're going to select our rear guards, and for each rear guard that we select, these units are gonna win plus 5k. You're gonna say, oh, it's only plus 5k. No, that's not all. Our chosen rear guards, they're gonna win the ability of resist and cannot be hit. That means that those units are going to stay on the field no matter what. Alright, and the last card that we have from our G Guardian, it is from the booster team number 9, Blue Storm Terrence Dragon Ice Barrier Dragon. What's this G Guard do? Does okay. We can put it when we put it into the Guardian Circle, and it's the first or fourth or more attack of our opponent. This unit is gonna win a plus 10k of defense. That means if our opponent, I don't know, his tag it's only with the Vanguard and it's a 36k, we can put it as the first G Guardian. It's gonna win plus 10k. That's gonna equal the attack, and we can use less cards to defend. Alright guys, this is a little review from a Thavas deck, Dragon Force. Hope you enjoy it. Remember, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel, and also please give us a thumbs up to this video if you enjoy this deck profile. See ya!